everybody, it's Mark here at TapeTally.com for another edition of the Daily Recap for January the 9th, 2012. So today we sort of had a kind of a weak day. We didn't really do too much. I'll just show you the intraday chart here of the SPY. Just maybe we'll show a 15-minute, we'll get maybe a 5-minute bar out here. See here, we did open a little bit higher, but it kind of just was range bound the entire day. We opened up here and finished up, I think, or finished, yeah, we finished slightly up on the SPY. But if we head back to the daily here, we can just see, so since that breakout on the first trading day of the year last week on January the 3rd, we saw a huge gap up out of this triangle here, and basically just sideways for the last 5 trading days. We haven't done too much. And just take a look at the NASDAQ. It has popped out of there, and we're also kind of back down to Thursday's close there. So this one's a bit more volatile. Dow Jones, same thing. We popped out of this on the Dow Jones. We popped out of ascending triangle, and just have gone sideways for 5 straight days. Gold has popped and it's kind of quiet. Once again, like I discussed in I think all my other videos, we're expecting gold to bounce here at least up to this point. It's bouncing off a long-term trend line. So, you know, contrary to a lot of stuff you're hearing in the media and stuff, I am expecting this to go up a bit. So we'll see how it goes. Let's go back to the daily. Let's look at oil. I think oil did too much today, pulled back a bit. So we're seeing a lot of these asset classes that broke out last week kind of just either going sideways or pulling back a bit. Volatility, which I have been short, I took off a little bit of the position today. Seems to be they're taking volatility right out of the market still. Well, I am seeing a kind of diminishing volume here, so we'll see how this goes. And in Canada, once again, you know, we saw that big pop out of this triangle here, and we've kind of given it the majority of it back already. So let's look at the abnormal stocks on the day. I sorted these by the number of trades on the day, so the liquidity basically. And so we're seeing a lot of this this kind of action. So one thing I wanted to point out is typically in a healthy bull market, you'll see stocks that are at their kind of highs, 52 weeks highs, continue to break out. But in this market, which you know I continue to feel is sort of a bear market rally, although I've kind of switched to neutral now because there is some decent action. But we are seeing these stocks such as this, you know, like Netflix is being beaten down severely. I think, you know, it's at 300, it went down all the way to 72 bucks or something like that, or even below 67 bucks. And, you know, they're the ones moving. So let's look at Alcoa, you know, beaten down stock, it's moving. Inhibitex, I believe that's a bio. Petróleo Brasileiro. Just look at a lot of these stocks here. You know, there's a lot of stocks still giving up gains. Here's another breakout to the upside, finished below its open. Another beat down stock. Back in a range, beaten down today. Google, which everybody was starting to tout as, you know, here we'll take a look at it on a long-term chart. Everybody was talking about this this breakout here above this line, you know, and what happened in the last week or two? It just gave it right back. It's kind of a failed breakout. I mean, we could see, you know, a sort of a consolidation and then a continued move, which would be healthy for the market, but we'll have to wait and see. We're just going through all these charts here, the ones that made, as you can see here, abnormal volume today. Some action, see if there's anything we like. I don't really see anything. This one held its high, not too bad. Let's take a look at it on a longer term time frame. Breaking out to new highs, and it held its high. That's not a bad one. I may want to play that one on a shorter term time frame, or maybe even a long term time frame. We'll see See how things set up with that one. I'll keep that one on my watch list. Let's continue on here. Okay. So a lot of these stocks you're seeing not really anything spectacular. You want to see breaks out of tight consolidation patterns. Those are the moves that last the longest and provide you with the best returns. Look, the breakdown. Oh, this one wasn't trading with abnormal volume today, but I just wanted to sort of point out what's happening with some of these stocks that were kind of leaders from before. You know, this is approaching its trend line here, and it's been quite volatile recently. And let's look at it on the weekly. So it is reaching a upsloping trend line. So we'll see how this reacts. So in general, you know, we're still kind of range bound. It's kind of a mixed market. We are seeing some breakouts, but a lot of breakdowns as well. And we're in earnings season, so be careful. Any positions you own, you want to make sure that you double check to make sure that you don't have any significant earnings exposure. That's it for today, January 9th, 2012. Trade well.